If you haven't seen Real News for Kids, you're in for a surprise.
Yeah, it's not like the regular news. That's real news for adults.
Thanks very much for joining us. Now our first look at the day's news.
Crime and Congress. The economies of East Asia.
Wall Street scam artist.
TV news is boring.
Most of the time it's just plain depressing.
Our top story.
A systematic effort. Guilty of murder.
Civil and criminal charges.
It would be nice for them to put stuff more for kids than for adults so that kids can understand it.
When I watch news, I watch Real News for Kids. I think it's really smooth. Cool.
Hey, have you heard? It's by kids.
It's about kids.
It's just for kids.
It's Real News for Kids. Real News for Kids? A show for us? Let's check it out.
Real News for Kids explains world and national events in a way that kids can understand.
We're here to talk about an important issue that's been on a lot of people's minds lately, healthcare.
Real News for Kids answers kids' questions about the news.
Tell me, what's it like?
I'm with Senator Robert Dole, one of the leaders of the Republican Party, and the man that gives the president the most grief.
What would healthcare reform mean for America's kids?
We're on top of things with breaking news stories. And in tune with issues that affect kids in the 90s.
With all the temptation out there, drugs and things that's going wrong in our society, I think it's very important for the kids to stay in school.
We go to lots of fun places and get in behind the scenes.
It's the hit show Blossom, and guess what? I'm on the set.
Real News for Kids hangs out at the movies, guys, to give honest reviews.
Match Day was a pretty good movie. On Tina's popcorn scale of 4, I give it 1, 2, 3, 4 kernels.
We also get out on the field for sports.
Yeah!
Real News for Kids knows kids care about the environment, so we're up on the green scene.
This blanket, this carpet, and even this jacket, they were all made from recycling plastic bottles.
And we entertain with our interviews of really important people.
Easy. What could a kid like myself do to wind up in your shoes?
Realize that you cannot reach the top if you're high.
Real News for Kids covers cool stories. Whoa! And some pretty weird stuff.
This is cricket brittle.
I just took some everyday foods and tried to incorporate bugs into them.
We care about kids' opinions, so they can vote on Kids Call.
Should lotteries be used to fund education?
And sound waves.
Do you think there's too much violence in TV and movies?
Yes, I think there is.
If violence was cut down on TV and in the movies, then it would also cut down in our streets.
Kids watch Real News for Kids to be tuned into what's going on in their world. But it's a lot of hard work bringing the news to the screen every week. In fact, we're off to catch the scoop on a hot story now. See ya.
Over and out.